Mm-hmm. Where am I? Mm-hmm. Hello, hello, hello. I'm just gonna put a little makeup on. I was gonna put some makeup on, cosmetics on that I own and sell, and do my hair. Um, I'm going to start off with my basic. Now I am the owner and the creator of Luminous. Okay. Now this one right here is a Magic Resilience Moisturizing Cream. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is moisturize my face just a little before I put the makeup on. Because I really don't want it, going into my pores too much. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now I know my skin looking a little different, because at first it was brightening up and everything. But what happened was I was just testing my my allergies. Okay. So when I ordered some groceries, not too long ago, I also ordered me some ketchup. I don't pose to eat condiments, mustard or any of that. No, not straight like that. Now if I make some potato salad, I could put a little mustard in there. But my point is that that's what happens when I eat ketchup. Just like this, and I get hives and stuff. But I also, when I ate the ketchup with only French fries, I had took my diphenhydramine too. Okay, so I wasn't being all the way stupid, But I had to see, because sometimes you have to test yourself, especially when you're allergic to smaller things like that. Now, another thing I had been testing is apples. I don't know. All of a sudden, I start having a sensitivity with apples. Okay, so I didn't buy any apples. I got some applesauce. Okay, so this is what it has done to me. Got my eyes looking darker, my skin looking a little darker, but still in all, I'm taking my medication. Okay, that I'm doing. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do next, I have my Luminous Airbrush Spray. Okay. Hydrating Primer. Skin, smoothing, and long wear. Now, like as I told you, I just put one of the things on. One of for my Luminous. I own Luminous and I created Luminous. And I put the moisturizer on just a little bit. Help, for my pores and everything. So that way when the makeup comes on, it will not go directly into the skin. Okay? Next, like I said, I'm going to put on the Airbrush Primer. It's just something you can put on that helps with the makeup. You just spray your face a little bit. Okay? And this is what it is, the primer. Just put a little bit on. Okay? Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to use this Total Coverage. And, I got a bag of sponges. So that way you can throw them away. Because, you keep sponges for a long time. Sponges are relatively cheap. Now, on Walmart. This right here, this makeup sponge pack, 32 on a pack. Sometimes you can get it for just $3, or sometimes you can get 2 bags for $5 at Walmart. Yep, 32. I'd rather throw it away because it holds germs. Yes, it does. And people be wondering why they're breaking out and everything, So since I told you all, as I told you all, when I had like a little allergy flare up, whatever it could do to the fact I was just testing myself, And, I had some ketchup and some applesauce, but I took my diphenhydramine, so it wasn't as bad. But this is what it did. Now I'm going to do a spot check, basically. Tone this down. Mm-hmm. Now the other videos, you see my skin was back to normal, back lighter. I didn't have all this darkness and everything. But I had to test my allergy situation. Okay. So what I'm doing is toning down the darkness. So when I apply the foundation, I won't have to be trying to put it heavy on my eyes. Okay. As I told you, I am using my luminous products plus another product, total coverage. And this is my color. This is what it is. I don't have to use that a lot. I actually keep cosmetics for a while. I just tend to kind of put it on when my skin looking a little crazy. You know. As I told you all, I created and own luminous. See how it looks a little better. Okay. Go to the next eye. And then when I get through it, like I said, I am throwing this sponge away. You know, some people be trying to keep it, and because I used to do that and wash it and everything. You have to wait till it dry. So it just, I don't know. It just don't do right. Then they came out with the containers you can put in with the holes and put it in the washing machine, and that is just what the, just throw them away. Just throw the sponges away after use. Looks much lighter and better. Now I'm gonna hit a few. My cheeks a little bit had got a little dark. These are places that get dark on me. When my allergies flare up, my cheeks, my eyes. And my bone, as they say, your bony premises, cheekbone area. Just hit it just a little bit. I just hit the dark spots. Okay. Let me see what this is. Let's say on there. All right. I had to do something. Sorry about that interruption. Okay. Now this is just putting the basic on to cover up the parts that was darker. Okay. Now I'm going to apply the Luminous Airbrush Silk Foundation. Satin finish. Buildable coverage. Okay. This is what I do. Most people use the brush. I do it like this. Okay. And then I get another new sponge. Okay. And I pat. Now it is a brush that comes with it. And I haven't put any makeup on in a while. In other videos I have been showing you or whatever, I don't have any makeup on. No. So my brushes are dirty. Now those brushes, you can soak them and clean it and, let them dry. But I didn't do it, and I do have the cleaner for it. But when it comes to the sponges, throw them away, and after so long, you throw the brushes away too. What you do is after you clean your brushes, I'm sure everybody know you get a towel and you squeeze the brushes to make sure, so you have enough, build up in it. I am using my product from Luminous. What is this? Let me see what it say now. Oh man, food rely not for condition. Oh, okay. Well, it's doing that. I had got like a slight restriction, meaning that people can view my TikTok, but it's not giving recommendations that letting them know. You know how it'll go out and let people know when you're live. It's not going to do that. But I do sell them when it's on TikTok. I do sell these products on TikTok. I should have tagged it. That's what I'm going to have to start doing, because these products are on sale here on TikTok. Even I do Walmart sales. I just didn't, go on particular, like, hey, but hey, everything is on TikTok. Wait. Okay. Now, I did have another product I was going to use, the cover stick, but I don't need it. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was. Okay. I'm gonna do my hair next, so let me see. I try to stay in tune with things that's with my skin color sometimes. As you know, sometimes I have like a fuchsia lip gloss on, lipstick. Yeah, I had to get my lip gloss out. I don't want to put no lipstick on. But what I do to help with dryness, I use Vaseline lip therapy. Vaseline lip therapy is a good product for your lips. Yes, it is. It's good to apply before you put on lip gloss. To me, it is. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, I'm going to apply lip gloss. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's kind of running a little bit. I always had that situation with lip gloss. It runs off my lips. Mm-hmm. And that's more of a natural look. I ain't even did that. I haven't did anything to my eyes. No mascara, nothing. Mm-hmm. So, let's put on this liquid eyeshadow. Mm-hmm. 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 I'm up here doing it off my phone. There's a mirror here, but it's kind of full. Mm-hmm. 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 This is actually eyeshadow. Mm-hmm. Only thing about this liquid eyeshadow, I be having a hard time getting it off. I don't care how much I wash my face. And you can't rub your eyes too hard. And your eyelids. Because it'll irritate my eyes. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Mm-hmm. Now I got some mascara to put on. Mm-hmm. But you check with Luminous for the vitamin infused, mascara. I'm at the check and make sure it's still on there because a lot of things be coming back and forth. Some things are taken off. Not saying that we're stopped selling it. It's due to the fact that we're have to pick up production, have so much available when we put it out. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm running out of this mascara. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's on now a little bit. Not as heavy as I want it. I also have the airbrush, the actual airbrush, because these are aerosol cans I'm using of my Luminous Cosmetic. But I also have the airbrush. I didn't bring it with me. I don't know why I didn't. My daddy. Still a little bit in here. As you see, it cover my eyes real good. Okay. That on there. And that one went up a little bit. Okay. All right. That's done. Okay. And then that's all the cosmetics that I'm going to put on. And what I do, I top it off again with the finishing spray. It holds it in. Mm-hmm. Yep. And just pat it through. Because I told you on my other videos, I didn't have any makeup on. You could look, you could tell. And like I told you too, last couple of days I ate some ketchup. I bought a 14-ounce bottle of ketchup, just testing my allergies. And I also had some applesauce. And I was taking my diphenhydramine with it. Don't get me wrong now. I always have my EpiPen or whatever. But it made my eyes darker. And I had started getting I had got like 2 hives right here. I'm like, okay, no more ketchup again. Just be trying to check everything out. And I had started building up a sensitivity to apples for some odd reason, you know. So I tried some applesauce because those are 2 different compositions. Sometimes you can eat certain things one way and you can't eat it another way. That's what I was testing, you know, because I know I cannot have straight tomatoes, you know. And I know I can't really have ketchup, but I was just, you know, testing and see what my body would do. I didn't test it without the diphenhydramine though. I went there did that without having an EpiPen around in them pills. Okay. When you're testing your allergies, make sure you got what you need around, you know. Now I'm going to use some of my hair products. My hair been like this since the last time I was on here when I, you know, moisturized it and just plaited it up like this and balled the braid up. Because I really don't go nowhere. And down here in Orlando, Florida, it's storming. It stormed out last night too. Mm-hmm. I don't do any special skin treatments, anything to get rid of wrinkles or any of that type stuff. I don't have that, you know. I don't have crow's feet and all that. Every now and then I have a situation with my pores, and then I take care of that. That means you have to moisturize and clean your pores your face real good and dry it out and moisturize it. Okay. Oh, there's still one more. I don't know how I be tucking it in. I just grab it and put it all in. I'm trying to make sure I pull it out the right way. There you go. This really balled up. This time I'm not gonna go and I'm just gonna wet it a little bit with my spray bottle. Okay. So what I do, and like I said, I keep my EpiPen, you know, so anything happen. So I just wanna wet it a little bit. Run it down the face. Loosen my hair up. I still got enough braid. Okay. So this is just a regular old spray bottle. Get it from Walmart. Sometimes you get it for 99 cents. They be getting them people be killing me. They be talking about something. Buy 2 for $7 and all that. It's just a little bottle, you know. I'm like those bottles you use, you know, you buy on refill bottles like another product I sell. I created and I own a company, Fabulosa. Now you see the top bottle I got, okay? But I have another bottle that I purchased. No, you and to spray it with, and that bottle was like $2 and something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I created and own a company, Fabulosa. I had to make everything all about me now. You know, I took a loss, a whole bunch of losses. Y'all just don't know. People working for me at stores and stuff, just stealing and stuff like that happened. But they didn't, you know what? I'm not saying that's okay. They didn't do it because they need it. It's because, fuck her, she rich and she this. It's though I'm their life's problem or something. You know, one thing that'll do is make me shut down this stuff in the community. Now, one thing I am, and most people know this, that's been working for me for a long time, and people who come back and forth, they know how to say, hey, I need a break. Can I come back and fill out the application a little later? You know, I just need a break. And it be like that sometimes. You know? And some of them know too. Sometimes when people fill out applications and we hire them, we look at how they dress. We look at their hair, because you're dealing with the public. So it's no more of, hey, you got somebody with some nice hair. They be like, look, I need some gel and stuff like that. Some edge control, or, you know, some women be like, yeah, I need some personal items and little stuff. And I give it to them. If that's what helps you come to work, yeah. You know, you need some better shoes? Okay, we'll help you. You know, what's the problem when you get into work? You know, they ask you what day you want to start and all that type of stuff. Well, they be like, well, I got to wait until, you know, this or this work to my welfare benefits, whatever they got to do. And, you know, we tell them, we'll give you a bus pass. We will give you bus tickets, you know, train tickets to get back and forth to work. You know, whatever it takes. You know, some of them say they got kids. Okay. And they be like they already talked to their case workers or the people who pay, you know, for their daycare. You know, we help them. You know, just come to work. Show appreciation. Don't burn me because you think I'm rich and because like I don't have problems and stuff. that I go through. And like, I don't like getting like, I like to give my kids stuff too. Even they grown now, and I still, everything I did. Now, I'll be honest with you, when I was doing a lot of stuff, when I always thought about me and my kids, the reason why some of the stuff I was doing, because I wanted my children. People like, oh, you was born, you had this, you got that. But I had to keep it. You understand what I'm saying? Somebody can give you money all day, but you keep spending it, not investing it. You don't know what to do. You know? Because I them too. I want my kids to be able to maintain. I want to be 105 years old and die, and they don't know how to do nothing but spend money. They don't know how to do nothing but going to the stores and get stuff and not trying to keep it and maintain it. You got to teach them. You got to teach them. And if we have a lot of people that have intentions like that, might didn't have the opportunities or whatever, But some of the stuff, like I said, I'm self-made. I wasn't born a doctor. I wasn't born a judge, attorney. I used to work for U.S. Marshal. I used to work for immigration. These are career choices I chose on my own. To let them know, regardless of all the other stuff I done made and sales, mommy got a fallback. Mommy got an education. Yeah. And there's a lot of people just couldn't do a lot of stuff. I don't knock nobody. Everybody's life is different. And I didn't say my life was easy. I be telling y'all what some of the stuff I went through. People I trusted and all that. I'm the type, I used to be like, I'm just going to quit. I'm going to give up. I'm going to do this. I had my moments of sadness, I remember when I was teaching elementary school and, I was just going through a little thing when I was teaching. It had nothing to do with my job. It was the fact that, I was by myself, I was by myself, And I used to be like, to be honest, I used to get so mad. I was like, God don't love me. God couldn't. Everybody like, oh, girl, you got this. I'm like, y'all talking about things. Y'all don't understand what I'm saying. I need the very people that brought me in this world here. They took something from me, And the reason I didn't say because they got killed and stuff, don't get me wrong, I didn't blame that on God. Because they tried to poison me and everything too. They buried me alive. They did all types of stuff to me. I wouldn't die. And I used to be telling God, let me just go with my mama and daddy and my brother. Let me go with granny now. Let me go. And when I pray out loud, and everybody listening to me, they thinking they alive. They thinking I'm going crazy. I know they dead. I just want to go to heaven with them. Sometimes I used to go to sleep and wish I wouldn't wake up. That's why I used to say God didn't love me, because he wouldn't let me go with them. Yeah. And I'm going to do a story about that too. And the name of it's going to be, I thought God didn't love me. I just put some water on that right now. I didn't even put the rest of the stuff on. Okay. Now, this is one of my other products. I created Cantu natural hair products. Has shea butter in there. This one right here is a moisturizing curl activator cream for natural curls, coils, and waves. Smooths, adds sheen, and defines curls. Made with shea butter. Yep, this product is less than $7. Okay. See, I'm not really putting that much. It's just, it's a full bottle. You don't have to kind of squeeze, kind of a little harder when it's a new bottle. Okay. Don't want to put too much on. But y'all heard it first. What I have is going to come out. As you know, I own Disney, Pixar, and all that. I created the Pixar division, and I spoke about the cartoon I created, Soul to Soul, and it's about death. The piano player that died and went through everything, and So I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna do the one. Do I want to be in a cartoon again? I thought God didn't love me. I don't know if to make it like a movie or a cartoon. I think I might go with cartoon. Because a lot of kids go through their stuff too. They be having family members that die and they be sad. Adults be sad too. It's a lot of people, that enjoy my cartoons and everything. But they understand that they're made for children and adults. Okay, now I got that in. All right. Then I'm gonna use this. I also created Lotta Body. Now this right here has coconut and shea oils in it. It's a wrap me foamy mousse. It creates soft wraps, defines curls, and it tames the frizziness. Lotta Body. I created this too. I just use a little bit of this, like this. I don't want to put too much. I don't know why this part is always so heavy and coming to the front. And I also created this. I'm Jackie's hair gel, less than $7 as well. It has flaxseed, elongating gel, but it says don't shrink. I'm gonna have to take the word don't shrink off of there because it will shrink. It just depends on your hair. I'm just gonna put it right here. Make sure my hair has some shape to it. All these products I'm showing you are self-luminous. Is less than $7. The luminous you can buy individual, as you know, or you can buy in packages. I'm always having sales. Try before you buy. That type of stuff too. I actually have percentages off. Yeah. And you also can buy individual. You might have another cosmetic of choice, and you like to mix stuff up. And this still is good to put on before you put your cosmetics on and spray as a finishing spray. It just helps seal your makeup in. My hair is so wet. Okay. Then the last product I'm going to put on is the Mega Hold. So when I spray this, go ahead and put it in its final shape I need to be in. My hand's so greasy, I barely could spray. The reason why it's shaped like this kind of so good, because a couple of months ago, I said like February, March, beginning of the year, I went to my salon. I got a hair salon here in Florida by Dunkin' Donuts. And it's a club right there and everything here in Orlando, Florida. And I went in there and let the lady, cut my hair. My hair was really, really long. And then I told her just to clip it shoulder length after she straightened it out real good and everything. Yeah. Because my hair holds a lot of heat. I'm talking about where, they win a whole lot of heat when you just touch your own hair after they flat iron with them good flat irons. And you be like, oh, my hair hot. Ooh, get off my skin. That's how much heat my hair holds. But I do have a hair salon that's been right there for over 20 years. Dunkin' Donuts right there. Dunkin' Donuts all at the little subdivision. This right here, I could do myself. Ain't no use of going to no salons, have somebody just to wet it and do this. Yeah. If I was really going somewhere, now, you know what? Most of the places I go, I be sweating so bad, so I don't know. I remember when I was married to Andre 3000, and I don't know if I put it on here, but I think I put it on Facebook, and we did a show, a play about Motown songs and stuff. Sold out all 5 shows. Oh, we sold out. So, and I was having a wig on. He said, what the hell you got a wig? He was mad I had a wig on. He said, your hair long anyway. I said, you done got your hair cut and you swim like a dog. Do you know? I said, the wig look all right, I mean, he was having a fit. He don't like wigs and stuff like that and fake hair. He don't like women that do that type of stuff. He don't like the fake nails. Because, my nails can grow. He said, I don't like all that fake stuff. Because your body, you could do that naturally. He said, if you had to, He don't like women, that be biting down. And how some women nails be all the way down and all that stuff. He don't like that stuff either. I'm not a nail biter, so, Me and him got divorced due to kind of a misunderstanding too. Because when I was married to Tussie, I told her, because see, we was together at first. We broke up. He went out, he's in the military, we come back. He was like, forget that all that time he gone. I had done been with Tussie, done got kids, we done got married, all this, and got a divorce. So now me and Andre 3000 got back together, all this other stuff. And everybody was like, oh, your husband doing this, your husband doing that. And he mad as hell. I'm like, they ain't talking about you. I ain't say you did. They ain't talking. Then when he finally calmed down just to talk one day, he thought people was talking about him. Yeah. How you gonna let somebody say that and this? And I'm like, they wasn't talking about you. They talking about Tussie. I'm like, boy, you did not follow me nowhere. You didn't follow me to Florida. You didn't do all that stuff, You didn't follow me after I told you we were broke up. Okay. Now this is my finished look. I didn't put a lot of makeup on. Enough to, as they say in bingo, we got the cover all going on. We got the moisture. Got the curls on lock. Everything is even. It's all right. Now, I'm going to take some pictures of myself after this. Yeah, because that's what I do. I just use my iPhone and take some pictures of me. Because I ain't got none of my professional cameras and video stuff around. And this worked just fine because you know you got Pro on your phones. You got an iPhone. That's me. No extra additives. Basic work. All right. I'm going to get off here. Talk to you guys later. Because I'm going to take some pictures of myself. I'm sure am. All right. Bye. And what's that say, Joy? What does 6'7" mean? If you don't mind me asking. You put 6'7". That's when that's your year too. 6'7". No, I got a lot of years. Mm-mm. Oh wait. I guess God was telling me, girl, I love you. You ain't going nowhere. But my heart aches. My heart aches, you know. Okay.